Hello, everybody. It's time for another Frank White Friday. And this is not Friday, actually. It's Monday, April 6th. It's very appropriate that the Earthrise image is behind me because the Artemis II astronauts are currently getting ready to go around the moon. And during their time in vicinity of the moon, they're hoping to recreate Earthrise and give all of us who perhaps missed the first Earthrise a chance to experience it. I'm old enough that I was fortunate to see the first Earthrise image. And it's interesting that the Earthrise transmission happened on Christmas Eve of 1968, came from Apollo 8. And here we are, having just celebrated Easter, or many of us have, of course. And once again, we have astronauts from the United States sharing a moment which conveys to us that we live on a tiny organic spaceship that is floating through an immense dark universe, and that we're all in this together. On the way out, Victor Glover, one of the astronauts, spontaneously shared a message. It was very much an overview effect message, mentioning and pointing out that when you get far enough away, that's what you see. You see a whole system without borders, without boundaries. And truly, we are the crew of Spaceship Earth. It's wonderful in a way that some 50 plus years after the first Earthrise moment, we are getting a reminder of what the overview effect tells us, which is that this is the truth of our situation. What we see on the surface, what we experience on the surface is it's an illusion. And it's what causes us to take borders and boundaries so seriously and to see other human beings as the other, the enemy. Once again, in parallel to Apollo 8, when there was a terrible war raging in Vietnam, we have a terrible war being waged in the Middle East. The United States and Israel have attacked Iran, and terrible devastation is happening on both sides. These wars, which could once have been contained, actually also reveal the importance of the overview effect. It shows how interconnected we are. This war is not regional even, it's worldwide because of what is happening. The entire world is likely to suffer. No need to go into the details, but it's just true. The universe works in mysterious ways sometimes. There couldn't be a more appropriate moment than now for the Artemis II astronauts to consciously attempt to recreate Earthrise. It'll happen this afternoon. I'll be there and we'll see how it goes. I'll report again very soon. This is a historic moment. It's a historic flight. We should all be very thankful that's happening right now.